if we find anyone chatting up or conducting any conversation other than accepting donations, they're going to spend the rest of the day in their cell. Right, you can take a seat now.
Quick!
Quietly!
Careful, Alice, you all right?
Yeah, that's not going to do you any good, Connors. I decide who takes the first shift.
You want to show a bit of muscle on this, Maxwell?
Maxwell, visitors.
Visitors? Who?
Friends of your husband's? Don't be too long, because you're going to miss out on all the fun.
That's who I think it is. Her fun's just beginning.
And the new prisoner coming in with her will be an undercover policewoman,
I
of course.
don't like it. It's much too dangerous.
Look, I don't seem to be getting through to you, Mrs. Reynolds. It's information we need if we're to nab Gilmore, and we are going to get it. Do you understand?
No, you'll be held on remand until your case comes to court. Do you just wait over there, please? Glover,
Now, whatever happened to please?
get on this line double quick. We've wasted enough time already.
Thanks to your screw with the hearts.
That's enough. Any more derogatory statements out of you and you'll be on a charge before the ink dries.
Strip. Fast. Here, take over.
Move it, Maxwell. Word of the place.
Come on, we're taking too much time.
I'm hurrying. Are you going to tell me what's going on? We're getting you out. Isn't that sweet of us? Okay. Ready? Why are you doing this? Who's behind it?
Just shut your mouth and keep it shut, lady. I'll shut it permanently. All right? Thanks, mate. Great day.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good girl. Keep it up and you won't get hurt.
Here's your rule book
Still think the film was better.
and a receipt for your possessions.
Yeah, what about my makeup?
You'll get that back as soon as Mrs. Pringle has searched it. Now, if you wouldn't mind just sit...
Quickly, Mrs. Morris, raise the alarm. He said that you wanted to show me something, and then he hit me, and then Maxwell was gone, and the girl was knocked out too. But
Maxwell's visitor's gone? How long ago? There's been an escape. Call the police and close the gates. She must have taken a visitor's place.
I can't understand why.
Food bad.
Anne? Maxwell's escaped. Rodney was knocked out. Yes, he's doing that now. Get the one in the corridor. She did a swap with a visitor. Oh, Anne, I think you'd better come down here straight away. Look, if you just sit down, please. Come on, into the shower.
But we just had a shower.
Have another.
Cut the phone! What's the siren for? Escape alarm. Make sure no one moves. Let's start making
It's all right, Merle. All the phones are being cut off. We'll be back in business when they've caught whoever's escaped.
You bet we will.
All right, everyone, stay in their place. You better come with us.
stay.
No, come on.
It's not a riot. Where has gone? He's escaped.
Wouldn't waste your breath screaming, only the crows will hear you.
Why are you doing this?
It's a present from some of your friends. You must be popular.
Are you going to kill me?
Only if you do something stupid.
Why are you kidnapping me? You must have made a mistake.
I don't make mistakes.
Let us out of here.
I think they've forgotten about us and all the excitement.
I reckon they're talking to Greg Evans. They don't want us to meet him.
They reckon that cow face would have let us anyway.
You rubbed her up the wrong way.
Screws and cops are all the same. Reckon we're dirt. You want to spit back at them or you go mad.
Been around, have you?
Here and there. My first time inside, though.
Yeah? Well, this is my third bust, and I'll warn you. Just go easy until you suss the joint out.
Well, they're going to know from the start that no one walks over me. Especially screws who get their kicks laundered over prisoners.
Yeah, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
No, I'm sorry. I don't have any comment to make to the press. Goodbye. Got to that one fast, unfortunately. Now, where were we? Oh, Head count completed?
Yes, and it's just Maxwell. Adams is still with Sister Hall. Now, the police have questioned the gate guard, and they're still speaking to the girl.
I think she's got to be in on the plan.
Well, she says not. She has a black eye and concussion to support her story.
Perhaps, but it's certainly a strange one.
Would never have happened if 2 officers had been supervising. I've been pressing for that for years.
With our staff shortages, you know that's impossible.
Well, then visits should be confined to the proper place.
The women are still locked in the dining room. Should we cancel the telethon?
No, at least they're all in one place and they'll be occupied. But please make it quite clear to everyone there must be no mention of the escape to anyone ringing in.
Well, we'll keep our ears open, Mrs. Reynolds.
Thank you. Now, what happened to Mr. Evans?
Oh, gosh, I've forgotten. I've left him in the staff room. I better go and get
That
him.
won't be necessary. I'm sure you're far too busy, Governor. I'll give him an official welcome myself.
Oh, saved at last. I was beginning to feel a bit like a prisoner myself.
I'm Joan Ferguson, Deputy Governor.
G'day, Greg Evans.
I'm sorry about the delay. I'm sure your time's far too important to be wasted.
Not at all, not at all. It's been quite exciting, actually. Bells ringing, an escape.
Yes, yes. Look, why don't I show you around the prison and then you can meet the women?
All right, then. By the way, I think the ladies deserve a lot of credit for what they've done for the bushfire victims.
Oh, yes, well, we like to keep them busy. I've seen your show. It's very good.
Terrific, thank you.
Look, a child I know is a great fan of yours. I was wondering, would you mind?
Oh, sure. What's the name?
It's the same as mine, actually. Joan.
Who's escaped?
You'll be told later.
Was it someone from page 4?
Take your seats, please, ladies.
Hold your horses. Now, Mrs. Reynolds has decided to let the telethon continue, but there is to be no mention of the escape. Is that clear? All right, off you go. All the phone's working. Mrs.
Yeah, g'day, bushfire appeal.
You know, she must have planned this knowing we'd be busy with the telethon.
Please stand, let us continue.
Yeah, but it could mean an end to the women seeing visitors in the garden. So it is Kath who's gotten away. What do you mean Kath's gotten away? She's escaped. Where's Kath? I want to see her. I want to see her. I can't talk now because I've got to find Kath. Where is she?
Coming back. She's gone
She's
away.
never even said goodbye or nothing.
She meant really.
Hey, lost your rudder, eh, girls? Who cares? About time they found out Reed can feed them to the dogs any time.
What would you know, you lot?
Not so smart after all. The kid killer's nicked off without telling her gang. Shows you how much she trusts you.
Well, I say good riddance. And here's to our new top dog, Rita!
Oh, stick around. I'm still on long service leave. I've had Lurch as a new top dog.
Keep the noise down, ladies, please.
You reckon I'm joking? Hands up anyone who disagrees with me. Oh, hey.
Have you seen what we've got on the table?
Wonderful, thank you.
What'd you put me up for top dog for? Because I reckon you're the best one for the job. I'm not bearing you, but...
Oh, I don't reckon I was so precious.
Oh, you can't say that. What about when you stood up
she'll
to...
be great. I thought you'd be chuffed.
Oh, yeah, I am. Well, it'll be great working the press and everything, but, geez, what about fronting up to Reno? I'm not good at talking.
Oh, who you trying to kid? You never bloody shut up.
Oh, you know what I mean. Well, what about making speeches and everything? Hey, you'll help me, won't you? Of course I will.
Stop behaving like schoolgirls! Jenkins! All right, now, if you just be quiet, the man might have a chance to say something.
Yes, well, it seems that the minute I arrive, the guests start leaving.
Oh, stick around. You'll find out we're not all antisocial.
No, I believe you, actually. The reason that I wanted to meet you all was to personally thank you for all you've done for the bushfire.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Oh.
Well, isn't the new top dog going to give a speech?
What's it to you?
Look, I reckon Connors is having you on. She's a real top dog. You're just a puppy.
Look, Maxwell's not here anymore, and I haven't forgotten about you bashing me last night, so I'd start praying if I was you. Oh,
We're sharing.
Glover, you're next.
Hey,
Glover, move it.
Well, do we still need the guard dog, Governor?
Mrs. Morris knows who you are.
Oh, you've had me fooled.
Let's hope the women think the same way, for your sake.
Yeah, well, I presume you've been briefed by your superiors.
Yes, and you should know I was against the idea from the start.
You talk to them, not me.
I'm still the governor of this prison. If I think the women are in
Look,
danger...
I do my job, you do yours, all right?
If you want to talk to me, you can provoke Meg, and she'll bring you up here.
Fine. Anything else?
You'll be sharing with Mullins.
Yeah, we got to know each other in the shower block.
We had a busy morning. I won't apologise for that.
I thought for a moment it might have been an attempt on Lisa's life.
You really think they'll bring someone in?
Only if they can't get someone in here to do it.
Well, if you hear anything about Maxwell's escape, I'd like to know.
Look, I'm here to do one job, not two.
We're talking about an escaped criminal.
I'm talking about my life.
Don't be greedy.
Oh, come on, Merv. Lurch and me are grown girls.
Still?
Yeah, well, we've been working for a good cause all morning. I'm starving.
Oh, all right then, but don't tell the others. I couldn't stand listening to their pathetic tales.
Oh, sorry, Spider. I didn't know you were still crawling around.
Oh, don't push your luck.
Hey, things are going to be real different now I'm top dog. Reckon it's about time we broke out the insect spray.
You sure Kath never said nothing about escaping?
Why don't you ask Connors? She made her do it.
What do you mean?
Well, can't you understand the Queen's English, you buffhead? Connors made your best friend scarping.
Yeah, I'd be real mad if I was you, Mel. Why don't you let him have it? You make Kath go away?
Of course not. Who told you that?
Well, you and her was always fighting.
Exactly, so why would I help the enemy? You only do that for your mates.
Oh, yeah. Well, she might have left me a note in invisible ink. I'm gonna go and have a look and use do me phone when I go back.
I've told you before not to run, Jones.
I've got to go and find the invisible note.
It's time for court.
Wish me luck, girls.
Bye.
Well, go on, Lurch, your top dog. Say something. Hey, Laurie. Well, you don't have to stop yakking. You're making me nervous. I just wanted to say, on behalf of all the women, I hope I never see you again. Oh, you know what I mean, you smart aleck.
Yes, I think I know what you mean, and I'm going to miss each and every one of you. Well, almost.
Don't get too cocky. Haven't seen the beak yet.
Come on, let's go.
See ya.
Ladies, can I have your attention, please?
Oh, it's busier in a bus stop.
This is Wendy Glover and Lisa Mullins. They're going to be spending some time with us.
Who paid you to do this? How long are you going to leave me here?
Shut up. I'll put your muzzle back on.
It was Connors, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? She was gonna let me know. She didn't go look everywhere.
Was Kath your friend, was she?
The only friend that I ever had.
Hey, look, maybe you missed it. I'll help you look.
Something's wrong because she would have said goodbye if she could.
She might have had other things on her mind if she was escaping. Yeah. Hey, maybe she'll write when she gets a chance.
I can't read from her because she was teaching.
I'll read it for you.
Make fun of me or nothing.
No. See that?
Would you show me how to do it?
Sure. What's your name?
Mel Jones.
I'm Lisa. This is Wendy.
Would you do it again?
Are you coming or not? Geez, you've been scribbling for ages. Geez, I've got to write it all down so I don't forget. Forget what? All the things I've got to do now I'm top dog. Jeez, you're taking this seriously, aren't you? Well, I've got to do it proper. You write a book before you know it. Hey, that's not such a bad idea. Then I could sell it to all the other prisons, get famous. I was joking, you meathead. Hey, listen, how do you ask the governor for stuff? Oh, well, Jenny asked me about getting her buy-up back. I said I didn't know, so to leave it with me. You tell her to do it herself. Oh, right.
Teaching the top dog a new trick, say.
Just about had enough of you and your wisecracks. Do you want to have a go?
Can't you take a joke?
Not since last night.
Stop it at once, or I'll call an officer.
It's okay, Merv. They were just having a friendly chat.
I'm not blind, Connors.
Better take it easy, Lurch. If you want a thumper, you got to pick your time and place.
Well, get them both for last night. We've got to get that key.
They've gone to water since Maxwell's gone.
Yeah, well, then I reckon it's time we flushed them all down the loo.
Gran didn't reply to my letter. I thought she'd forgotten, but...
Probably just late.
But she hasn't written for weeks. She knew that I wanted to see Zoe before my trial. Zoe's my good luck charm.
If you don't stop worrying and get ready for the court, you'll never see her.
Oh, how can I practice? I'll try. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, human nature is as fragile and precious... How can I say that?
As a bottle?
No, that's too everyday. Human nature is as fragile and precious as...
A piece of crystal.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, human nature is as fragile and precious as the tiniest piece of crystal.
McPherson, Wyatt, with the telephone all working.
Oh, I'm away, all right?
Not so fast.
Look, I haven't done
What do you know
nothing.
about Kath Maxwell's escape?
No lag, so Nick...
Tell me where she is or I'll shake it out of you.
I don't know. Talk to Connors, not me. You're crazy.
I was penniless. Mother was ill, and I had no choice but to sell her wedding ring. It was all that we had left. I felt dreadful, but I had to buy some food for my little princess. I was too embarrassed to use my own name, and I must have been in an awful state when I went to the jeweller's. But I didn't say that I was a police officer, and I certainly would never, ever steal anything. I don't know how those jewels got into my bag. I thought about it day and night in that awful prison, and all I could think of was that it was an accident, or that some stranger had put them there, and they were going to grab my bag afterwards. It's so awful being separated from my Zoe. You see, Zoe and Gran are all I've got left since Dad died. I don't know what happened on that day, but I do know that I wouldn't have done anything wrong.
Perhaps the accused would like some time to compose herself.
No, it's all right, Your Honour. I know how busy you must be. I remember something that my father told me before he died. Human nature is as fragile and precious as the finest crystal. Treasure it, and it will sparkle forever. Treat it badly, and it will grow dull and lifeless. Please, please let me go back to my family. Please.
Got enough paint there to do the Harbour Bridge.
Need it with a face like mine.
I'll swap you. Haven't seen much talent around here anyway.
I don't wear it to attract men.
Eh?
My skin has to look good for work.
Oh. What line are you in?
I'm a model.
And a bit of modelling myself. On cars, mainly. Nick 'em off some poor sucker, rearrange them so they look different, and then flog 'em over the border. I was driving when they caught me, and the bastards tried to make me squeal.
Yeah. They pulled the old "your life is in danger" trick on me, too, to try and get me to tell them where my boyfriend is. Who do they think they're trying to fool?
He got away, did he?
Yeah.
Same here. I didn't talk, so they threw the book at me.
Well, we're not getting anything out of either of us, are they?
We'll take our chances in court.
Have the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We found the accused not guilty on all charges.
It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you all.
Oh, stop that.
I'll give all your love to Zoe.
Still calling.
But that was for Gran and my little princess. Well, if they're not here, they're obviously at home.
Drop you off.
I can't wait for you to meet my Zoe. She's the darlingest little thing.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
New sleeping arrangements, ladies.
Oh, it's about time you got some blokes in.
Mel, you're in with Connors and Jenkins.
Oh, geez, I hope you don't snore.
Rather be with Kath.
We'll bet me comics.
I'll help you pack them.
Hey, lads.
Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
We're sharing.
Oh, great.
With Merle. Oh, did you get stuff?
Yeah. Hey, Merv's in the flat. He thought I was doing him a favour.
Oh, yeah.
She always leaves the key under the mat. I've told her not to 1,000 times, but she forgets. Woo! Anyone home? Where's my little prince? Gran? There's no one here.
Looks like your letter to her.
I sent this a week ago. Where's my little princess? Absolutely useless. No help at all. I mean, what could have happened to them? I've lost my baby.
Come on, there's no time for tears. You'll never find them if you go to pieces. Okay. Now, the neighbours can't tell you where they are, but there must be something, like how long the house has been empty.
I'm not even sure about that. 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. There's nothing definite. They all work every day. Except for dear old Mrs. Smith who lives next door.
Okay, well, what did Mrs. Smith have to say?
I just don't understand.
Wilkinson.
She said the last time that she remembers talking to Gran said that she had to go to hospital for an operation on her legs. And that she had someone to look after Zoe.
Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Did she tell you which hospital?
No. Gran had a chest complaint. She had asthma. There was nothing wrong with her legs.
Oh, come on, you haven't seen her for weeks. She could have had a fall. Anything could happen.
Joan, she would have written to me.
Why? If she had everything under control, she wouldn't want to worry you.
It still doesn't make sense. I mean, if Gran was going to hospital and she'd organised for Zoe, then there's no way that she'd leave the place looking like this. Some terrible things.
Oh, come on now, come on. Look, we'll find them, okay?
How? I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be much use here on your own. I think you should come with me. You can have a drink and then get on with your inquiries from my place.
Joan, thank you. It's my baby.
Yes. Yes, it'll be some help for the police. Huh? Have you got a photo of Gran?
Oh, I said I had to shift now.
Yeah, that's right. You sure you got everything?
Yeah, me comics. You can borrow them if you wanna.
Oh, gee, Tom.
Where am I gonna put them?
Oh, that one there, mate. It's all yours.
Come on, Lance. Let's help her pick him up.
Oh. Oh, no milk. No, you can't eat that.
Oh,
no,
Mummy,
please.
you do everything. It's like looking after a 3-year-old. His food's no good, ma. Yuck. Scraps from the kitchen.
Yeah, it's pig swill to make you sick. Well, what you got it here for then?
Lurch, if you're going to play a trick on someone, that's all.
I mean, me.
Now, why would we want to do that? You're our friend.
Cass was me friend too. She didn't even say goodbye. I don't want no more friends.
I know how you feel, Merle. Kath wanted to say goodbye, but Vicky and Spider wouldn't let her.
How do you know?
Believe me, kid, they were behind the whole thing. They fixed it so she got out and they wouldn't let her say goodbye to you.
I knew something must have happened. I'm gonna fix them.
No. It's okay. Lurch and me are going to fix them for you. We already decided.
When? What you gonna do? Please, can I help you?
Oh, geez, I don't know. What do you reckon, Lurch?
Well, under the circs, I reckon we gotta say yes. Beauty.
Wonder what the time is.
Later than I think I had.
Oh, I keep waiting for that damn bell to ring. I've forgotten how much I hate those bells. I used to have nightmares about them last time I got out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They go right through your head, don't they?
Oh, that's all I need. Wonder when we get by up.
I've got some left. I'll see you won't go mad.
Thanks. I'll make it up to you. What I wouldn't give for a glass of champers.
G'day. Thought we'd drop in and see how you're doing.
Screws don't get us, the boredom will.
Well, maybe we can liven things up a bit. Feel like doing a bit of trading?
Oh, got any fags?
Might have, but they come expensive.
Oh, yeah? How expensive?
We need real currency for them.
Oh, come on, we just got here. Give us a break.
Yeah, what about a bit of credit?
Credit means trouble. Don't believe in it.
Oh, come on, what's your name?
Rose, they call me Spider.
Well, come on, Spider, why don't you bend the rules for once? Give her some credit. She'll go out of her brain if she don't get a fag.
Don't I know you?
I don't think so. I can't
I
place
never
you.
forget a face. I've seen you somewhere.
Well, I must have a double then. Listen, about this credit, I got some folding stuff past the screws, so I'll guarantee it.
Now, why would you bother to do that?
All right, ladies. That's enough.
What do you mean? We're just doing a bit of honest trade and you come barging in like a bloody stormtrooper.
You watch your language, Glover.
I can't get nicked.
You're on a charge. In fact, 2 charges.
What for? I know me rights.
Smuggling contraband into the prison and insubordination. Now, get a move on. You can explain your rights to the governor.
You got it in for me, but I'll get you, you bitch.
You just get a move on.
She's got spunk. You're right not to give her credit, man.
Yeah.
See ya. I do know her from somewhere.
So?
Why are you letting it bug you?
Well, it does bug me, so you just shut up. I knew this would happen. I told them. Get Simpson's file, Meg.
No harm's been done yet.
You haven't even survived one day without questions being asked. I want this operation terminated now.
Oh, come on. You know headquarters won't agree to that. I wouldn't want them to either. I volunteered. I want to see it through.
And I don't want anything to happen to you while you're in my prison.
She might just have me confused with someone else. I certainly can't place her.
Hear this, Motel?
I hope so. You haven't got a cigarette, have you?
Oh, they are getting at you.
No, I'm just a hopeless case.
We can't ignore the facts, Meg. It's just sheer luck that you were in the right place at the right time.
I know, it was sheer luck, too, that Wendy gave me the clue on how to spring her. I would have been stumped otherwise.
Yes, well, what happens when our luck runs out? I know I'm repeating myself, but I just can't help it.
It's okay, I've got it. I know who she is now, we've got no problem. Yep, she met me when I was undercover. Everything's cool.
Well, that's a relief. We were lucky. This time. Oh, I wish I could stop using that word.
Don't you ever wear uniform?
No, not very often. I find it more exciting this way.
Why did you tell Spider you had money hidden?
To show Lisa I was willing, and to show Spider I knew my way around. I knew you guys would come good with a few bucks if I needed them.
I just wish you didn't enjoy it so much.
Can't help myself. You got a light? Listen, try not to worry so much. As far as they're concerned, I'm still one of them. Thanks.
And you didn't ought to stop Kat saying goodbye to me.
Jacko and
She
Jenny,
must
one
have
whistle
felt
for
real,
trouble.
real awful going off like that. You're mean and you're nasty and you're bad.
Bit
You're
of a
bad,
one-sided
you're
argument,
bad,
eh?
And don't you ever call me that name again or I'll bang you. And I don't even care if they do send me away. I don't care.
Now, for the last time, where did you get that key and where have you hidden it?
Get stuffed.
Okay, Lurch, have a go at slime number 2.
Okay, where is it? Where's that key?
Okay, Merle, let him have it with the rest of the tomatoes. You'd like some extra target practice, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you bet. This is real good fun. Yeah, come on, Merle. Win yourself a Cupid doll, just like at the local show.
All right. Drop the tomatoes, Merlin, come on!
What the hell's going on? Here, Glover, help me untie them. And who did this?
I'm just playing Cupid dolls. Kinky, hey?
Thought a straight answer would be out of the question. Right, get to the showers and get cleaned up. Glover, get a mop and bucket. You can take care of this mess.
Yes, well, if you hear anything, you can get me here, okay? Yes, all right. I'll let you know as soon as I find out anything. Thank you. I don't understand how they could just disappear like this. It's as if they never existed.
Being negative again, and that gets us nowhere. Now, look, you go and look up another number while I ring another hospital. Look, better still, go and get some coffee. Yes, hello. I'm inquiring as to whether a Mrs. Snook was admitted to your hospital, or probably about 3 weeks ago, some sort of surgery on one of her legs. Yeah, thank you. Transferring me to the surgical ward. Now, get the coffee. Yes. Yes, could you tell me if a Mrs. Snook was admitted there, or some sort of operation on her legs, yes. Yes, I see, thank you. Look, could you tell me what address she gave, please? Yeah, that's right. Fine. And thank you very much for your trouble. Well, she was there. Had a cyst removed from her leg. She was discharged about 2 weeks ago.
Then where is she?
Sorry, Laurie, she gave the right address.
That's it. I'm going to the police. I should have gone there in the first place.
No, Laurie, wait.
No, I've waited too long already.
I'm going to the police.
I'm not going to sit around here.
I have friends in the force. They will cut through the red tape and you'll get your information much quicker.
Do you expect me to sit around here by myself?
Yes, you can busy yourself on the phone. You've still got numbers to ring. Believe me, it will be quicker this way.
G'day. Feeling better?
Oh, what do you think? Bitches.
Agreed. Listen, if you ever need a hand to even up the score, I'm available.
Yeah, I fight my own battles, thanks.
Just thought I'd offer. Didn't particularly enjoy cleaning up that mess. That bloody Morris doesn't get off my back. I'm gonna do her.
Saint Meg. She's one of the nice ones. Wait till you cop the freak.
What if they consider a transfer?
Want a fag?
How much?
It's on the house.
I accept then.
Done time before?
No. Had a few close shaves up north and a mighty close one down here, but... That's it. That's where we've met.
Where?
That TAB caper, you know, with the Jamison brothers about 3 or 4 years back?
Yeah. I haven't been able to put a foot right since then.
Should have worked. They planned it okay.
Yeah, too bloody right. I reckon we were dobbed.
You too. What was in my doubts about Eddie?
Not Eddie. Besides, he went up with the rest of us. In fact, you were the only one that got away.
Yeah, well, skin in my teeth. That's why I hightailed it up north and the cops nearly sprung me 3 months later.
Yeah, well, you can't blame Eddie for that. He was doing time by then.
Thanks for the fact.
The main stories tonight
What a
include
day,
further
eh?
unrest
Yeah,
in the
not
Middle
bad
East.
considering.
And at this stage,
What are you
it is feared
talking
that
about?
fighting will break
Spider
out
and
once
Victor
more
needing
in the
front for
troubled
tea.
city of Beirut.
Last time I saw him,
It's been
they
a
were
busy day at
wearing it.
Wentworth Detention Centre.
You're going to do it again? Can I be in it too?
Prisoner Catherine
Have
Maxwell
you got to get
is
some
serving a
Maxwell?
life sentence for the murder of her child. Her description is as
You
follows:
reckon she's
long light
feeling
brown
better now
hair,
that
blue
she's
eyes,
out?
and wearing purple dress,
Wouldn't you?
grey jacket, and black
I
hat.
reckon she
There are
should
no
be
leads to
feeling
date.
real happy.
However, to the women who
That's a
remain in
typical.
Wentworth this evening, we owe a special thanks. And here to convey the good wishes of the channel is our own Greg Evans.
Thank you very much, Jennifer, and thank you everybody in the studio. I must say how delighted I am to be here tonight. It's been a magnificent day, and all you viewers have responded wonderfully to our telethon. But now I'd like to say a special thank you to all the warm and generous ladies at Wentworth.
Ladies, that's telling
Ladies,
them.
on behalf of all the
I wonder if
bushfire
the screws
victims,
are
I
watching.
thank you sincerely. And I'm delighted to inform you that our telethon to date has raised the magnificent sum of $115,000. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, star.
What are you talking about?
Well, that won't even replace the houses that went.
No, only twice that amount.
Gee, so how are they going to get it? I know. Why don't we put on another telethon? We didn't put on the telethon, Merle. They did. Well, we should have one of our own. No, geez, we can't do that. Oh, you don't understand.
No, hang on, she's right.
Well, what?
Well, maybe not another telethon, but there must be something we can think of to raise some more dough.
Yeah, what for instance?
Well, if they let me out of here...
Oh, if they let you out of here.
I would ride me bike non-stop around Australia.
But how would that get you more dough?
Sponsors! That's the name of the game. I reckon I'd do all right, too.
Hey, do you reckon we could get some sponsors in here?
Well, for a start, I haven't got me Harley.
No, I don't mean just you. I mean us.
Now you're thinking, Alice. Hey, what about a sponsored sports meeting? That could work.
Good one! Prisoners against the screws. We beat the bastards holler.
You've gotten in with the channel now. They'd publicise it for you.
Yeah, it'd be the right sort of publicity, too. Even the minister couldn't bloody stop that.
Oh, yeah, he'd make them think it was all his idea. Typical bloody man.
Everyone in favour, raise your hands. Carried unanimously. Lurch! What? Well, you're the bloody top dog, aren't you?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, well, it's up to you to sell it to Renault. Tell her the idea and organise it.
Oh, gee, Street, but how?
Oh, it's...
Hey, Alice, can I have a sponsor of my own? Can I?
Still up? Gee, I thought after the day you'd have crashed ages ago.
No, too uptight. Mozart might do the trick. Would you like some tea? I've just made some.
Prefer a scotch if that's okay.
Of course. Have a good dinner?
Yeah. Great. Tried a new Japanese place. You'd like it. You should try it sometime.
Oh, I went through the Japanese phase with Pippa. It might be quite some time before I recover. How's Helen?
Sorry.
No, you first, please.
All right. I don't think there's an easy way to do this. I'm sorry. Tonight, I asked Helen to marry me.
I think I knew already.
And?
No, please, it's all right. Be easier now you've made your decision.
The last thing I ever wanted to do was hurt you. Because I do love you.
I know. You're just not in love with me.
I'll move to a hotel, of course.
Why?
Well, I really would feel as if I was imposing. Helen's got 2 nurses sharing her small house, and I can't move into a flat for a month or so yet.
When do you plan to marry?
About 4 months.
Well, I really don't see any reason for you to pack your bags and move. I mean, when you go, the spare room will still be spare. And we are friends. Aren't we?
Of course. We always will be, you know that.
Well, then, if Helen has no objections, I don't see any reason for you to move.
Helen certainly wouldn't have any objections. You'd like her, Anne. I know she feels as if she knows you already. She's heard enough about you.
And that's settled. We're friends and you'll stay in the spare room as long as you like.
Thanks. You're a pretty remarkable person.
No, I think I might join you in a scotch.
Allow me. Look, I'd love you to meet her, Anne. Will you have dinner with us one night soon?
Dan, I really think that might be expecting too much. I'm sure she's very nice, and I respect your feelings, but I'm not that strong. Not yet.
I'm just a foolish, blundering male. Sorry.
I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Top dog, eh? Who'd have thought it? I reckon we made a real name for ourselves today.
Yeah, more ways than one.
It wouldn't be, though. If Kath was still here, she was real good.
Yeah, sure, of course she was. Do you want a cuppa?
No. She used to read me comics every night.
Oh, yeah? Lurchy's a pretty good reader. She'll read you a comic.
Oh, wouldn't want her to. Wouldn't be the same.
Come on. Get this into you. It'll cheer you up.
I hate the night time.
I know you miss her, Mel. But she must have had a bloody good reason to shoot through on you like that.
Yeah, like an offer she couldn't refuse.
I reckon I wouldn't mind so much if I knew that she was all right.
You can bet on it, sister. She'll be okay.
Yeah, she's probably having a great big steak for tea with chips and sauce and everything.
Yeah, it's better to be anywhere but here, kid.
Yeah. At least she's not locked up, eh?
Yes, June, I'm so sorry to disturb you so late. Gotta be somewhere. Joan? Was there any news yet?
Yeah, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, Laurie. Gran's dead. There's not a trace of her.
Good night and sweet dreams to you too.
Oh, get stuffed, you noisy bitch! God, I don't know what's worse, the locks and bolts or the bloody bells. Caged animals, that's what they treat us like.
And the animals are better off, so sometimes get a pat on the head.
Hell, I don't know if I can hack it this time.
Well, you got through today.
Let's celebrate.
Who win?
I wish you hadn't said that. I wonder where he is.
What do you mean? You don't think they've caught up with him?
Nah, no way. He's too smart for that. If he'd just been able to be with me, the cops wouldn't have got me either.
What star sign are you?
Why?
Well, that's practically what happened to me. Bill and I had this great scam going, you know, running hot cars over the border. Worked smooth as silk for a while. That's where we got our take. Oh, did we have a ball playing those bogies? Somehow, I don't know, but somehow the pigs got on it and they sprung me. Nothing Bill could do, so he just cleared off and I copped it.
You have a place to go?
Yeah. He's got a mate with a place 50 k's from the border this side. Safe as houses. What about your guy?
Lester. He's safe, no worries about that. Just wish I was safe with him.
Same here.
Same as the last one. Answering machine. Wouldn't you think they'd answer the phone?
Lorelei, it's late. I told you you wouldn't have any luck with the agencies tonight.
I've got to do something.
Well, why don't we sit down and try to piece together what we do know? It might help.
We don't know anything. Except
Look, we know that Gran went into hospital and she made arrangements for Zoe to be looked after. We know that she was discharged 3 weeks ago. We know that she died 2 weeks ago.
All right. So Gran must have picked up Zoe on the way back from the hospital and gone home. That's why the food was still in the fridge, and that's why her high chair was still a mess. So she took her home. What happened? Where is she, Joe? Where is my baby?
You know, she's so good, she's asleep already. She's an absolute angel.
June, I'm worried.
Ivan, please. I gave her back once. I'm not giving her back again.
Something's obviously happened to the old lady.
Exactly. And her mother's a criminal. What sort of life could she offer the child?
She is her mother, love.
Some mother? No court would ever give her custody of Zoe. We're honest, decent people. We've wanted a baby all our married lives. We can give her everything.
Yeah, I know all that, love, but poor woman.
Ivan, as far as I'm concerned, she's mine. And no one's ever going to take her away from me.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known. but the roses here are Christmas too. When morning comes around.